loves, welcome back to the kitchen. We are back today. I'm going to wrap up quite a few projects that I've started and not finished. So I'm going to share those with you today because I've got it in my head that I'm going to finish this house really soon and get it really nice so that I can just live the rest of my days in this house styling it and having fun instead of feeling like I live at a builder's merchant's, because there are so many boxes and there's so many tools lying around all the time, and I just want to live in peace without any of that stuff. So we're working on that today. But I want to start today's video by flashing back to last week because I filmed a little clip of a patio update. I know quite a few of you like the gardening stuff, so let me share with you first a little patio update and then we'll go from there. Good morning everyone, we're back in the garden today and I thought I would give you guys a quick patio tour because I haven't done this in a while and I do feel very guilty. I've been doing a lot of short form videos in the garden and I haven't updated YouTube. I just needed a little break. So I've been doing some little projects on Instagram, TikTok, and most of them are on YouTube Shorts. Although YouTube Shorts is a little glitchy, I try to get them all up there as well. So if you want to go see those, anything that I've talked about will be up there. But let's have a little look behind the scenes because I've got lots of projects I'm going to do today as well. Let's start here. This is the current state of the patio. Everything's really starting to come into bloom. We have a lot of success stories, but I've had a few mishaps, but it's all part of the learning curve. So let's take a look. Hi, Boops. Hi. Got my gardening shoes on and my gardening jeans. Yeah. This is the garden bench that I've recently updated. I painted it this beautiful sage color. I was actually expecting it to be more of a teal and I was disappointed at first, but now I'm loving it. I think it goes really nicely with the cushion and I'm just super pleased. But then I thought that this brick wall was looking very bland, so I've put a trellis here and planted some honeysuckle. I've had a lot of luck with honeysuckle in the past, so I'm hoping that this will grow in and trail up here in the next couple of months. Someone commented on TikTok actually and said I could paint this pipe in a brick color. So I think I might do that at some point soon. Need to repaint the step and maybe I could do the windowsill as well. That's not looking as bad. Hi, Bing. Oh, big stretchies. You want to go back on the couch? Okay. Sorry, guys. Bingo. Just you and me now. Over here, this is my favorite view of the patio. I love the doors, I love the tiles. I picked up some plant pots in the range. These are on sale actually, they're about £11 each and I like them because of the size. Usually I prefer like a terracotta pot, but I thought the pink actually went quite well with the tiles. And I've put some plants in here, but I cannot for the life of me remember what they're called. They're sort of verbinium or something. I'm gonna have to put it on screen. But those hopefully will bloom a little bit more and create a bit of symmetry over here. Unfortunately, what's not doing well are my primroses and some of these bits over here. We had a storm the other night and it's really destroyed quite a lot of the plants. Right here we have some more honeysuckle and clematis that I've planted. I want them to grow together up here. And then the plan is I'll get a trellis and hopefully they can grow around the gate and cover up this monstrosity. I did think about getting rid of the render, but I'm not sure if that's going to hold up without it. So I don't want the problems right now. Just going to call it rustic and leave it at that. Over here I have this flower arrangement. Nan made this for me last year and it came back. It was beautiful. Unfortunately, its time has come, so it's not looking as good, but it will come back next year. I picked up some beautiful tulips from B&Q. They were 50% off. I do think I should probably pull them a bit further forward so they get more light because they are not blooming at the moment. And the storm really disrupted them. Over here we have more tulips. This is a success story. This was my climbing hydrangea that didn't do very well last year and it's blooming beautifully. So I'm hoping that will grow up here, maybe cover some of this. Maybe that's ambitious. Actually, that's very ambitious. Perhaps I'll have to plant something else there, like some jasmine or something, but that's the idea. And we've got a few more things over here. My rose that's been here since before I moved in is healthy. Got some little hyacinth. I want to put something in here. It's currently covered in weeds, but someone said that weeds are just plants that you didn't choose to plant. And I think that's beautiful because I think that's actually very pretty. It's not what I want, but it is pretty. So perhaps I could work with it and put something in the middle and let it be like overflowing. I don't know. Calamansi tree has been in rehabilitation for a while because I took it inside over the winter and my monstera gave it spider mites. I'm thinking it will come back. It's still healthy, so we'll see. I need to get a few more bags of gravel because we've got a few empty patches and it's gone very green, so I don't think I would get the Cotswold chippings next time. I would just get regular coloured gravel. I keep cleaning these, but then I walk over them with my muddy shoes, so we'll do that again at some point soon. Over here I've done a lot of work as well. I've put up the deck chairs that I got at the end of the summer. I don't know if I showed you guys these, but these are vintage IKEA deck chairs from the charity shop and I love them. Back here I finally did a flower bed. It's planted a lot in here. We've got some laurels, some alliums. Hayley loves alliums, so I had to get a few of those. This shrub was half price in B&Q, $12.50, but I knew it had a lot of potential because I saw all these buds and it's already starting to do quite well. This laurel I planted last year and I thought it was dead, so I gave it one more chance, and look at this. This is all new growth. This is new growth. I'm taking care of it as best as I can. These are things I had planted there before, so they all fit nicely. And we have a rhododendron and an azalea. I picked these pots up in the charity shop for £6. I find that charity shops are really difficult for coming by pots like this, so when I saw those, I grabbed them. I really just like things that look very old and weathered rather than things that are brand new. This flower bed needs a lot of work. We've got quite a bit to do there, and so does the rest of the garden. You can just tell it's been covered up for winter, really. This section is what I'm planning on working on today. I'm going to give it a good tidy up, and I have a little Aldi greenhouse to put here because I'm trying to plant some seeds. That's going to be today's project. So I will be back in a minute to do that project. But yeah, that is the patio update and all the things that I've been doing in the last few weeks on every single sunny day that we've had in the month of March and February. That's what the patio looks like at the moment, guys. I'm obsessed with it. I feel like it's my favorite space in the whole house right now, especially when the sun is shining. I just love spending time out there, tending to the plants and making it feel a little bit more magical every day. So we'll see how it evolves over the next few months. Speaking of things evolving and growing, on the same day I did actually set up my little Aldi greenhouse, so here's a bit of that footage. Guys, I've just opened the box and I'm having war flashbacks to doing the daybed last summer. There's so many pieces. So I'm gonna do my best to build some of it and then I'll come back halfway through if I don't give up. We are done with the greenhouse. It's looking so good. All I have left to do is get a couple of slabs for it to sit on at the bottom. It's a little wonky right now, but I won't be for long. I love this little greenhouse. I set this up on Wednesday and I planted a ton of seeds. It's been the weekend. We went off to London, so I brought the seeds inside because I thought the greenhouse would be too hot because it was sunny all weekend. Brought them inside, gave them some water, left them by the window. I have to show you these. My nan picked us up from the ferry terminal and jokingly I was like, I wonder if my seeds have grown. And she was like, no, that's gonna take 2 to 4 weeks. Hold your horses, everybody. Can you see these? These are are clarkier. I think this side didn't get as much sunlight, but look, they've grown in so well. And my cosmos are shooting up. I had 2 of them last night, and this morning I've counted 8. I've got some up here too. Nothing's happened to the stock or my dill plants that are sat on the kitchen windowsill right now. But I think they're looking really good. I have to go and check in on my gadishas because I left them in the greenhouse with the window open. I think they'll be fine. I'm obsessed with them. I literally, I can't believe I grew them from scratch. I mean, from a packet, but I don't believe myself to have a green thumb, and look at that. I'm so happy. If you've never grown anything from seed before, like myself, I feel like you should just give it a go if it's something you want to do, because it's giving me this feeling of like, wow, I did that. And it was actually surprisingly easy. And it didn't cost much money because that's an old cardboard box. And you can actually use egg cartons for the seeds. I have my eye on this one. We have 1 egg left, so I think I'm gonna use this for my next batch. And although the Aldi mini greenhouse is probably the most affordable one on the market, I don't think you need a greenhouse. If you have a good windowsill, you could grow them on your windowsill and then transplant them into the garden, or a little windowsill box once they've grown enough. Anyway, that's my little garden update for you guys. I guess we should focus a bit more on the kitchen because I've got a few things that I'm working on in here. Good morning, guys. I've just had a lovely start to my day. I took the dogs on their morning walk, as I do. Hayley takes them in the afternoon because she finishes work earlier than me. I watered the plants. They are thriving. I then sent Hayley off to work. See you later. And I did one more thing, which was to do a Pilates workout before getting into all of these projects that we're going to do today. Speaking of Pilates workouts, I've been using Nord Pilates to do my morning workouts, and I've been really enjoying it. So let me tell you a little bit more about that. Nord Pilates is the app that gives you a real personal Pilates coach in your pocket. You can choose from 6 different coaches, and you can literally chat to them anytime about workouts, nutrition, or just staying consistent. It feels like having someone there to keep you accountable without leaving the house. I've been using it when I don't have the energy to plan anything. It just tells me exactly what to do. I'm focusing specifically on flexibility and balance, as I've recently started roller derby and I need to work on some of these things off of the track. Some of the exercises I do with the Nord app actually correlate to the warm-ups we do at roller derby, which I love. Nord builds everything around you. You can even get meal ideas, shopping lists. It's not just workouts, it's your whole routine sorted. If you want to try it for yourself, claim 83% off Nord Pilates with live coaching now at my link, which I will put on screen and in the description below. The discount's only available through that link, so make sure you use it. Thank you so much to Nord Pilates for sponsoring today's video. Thank you to you guys, as always, for watching it. Now we have a ton of projects to do. So let's start off with the window. This footage is not going to be very fun because cameras notoriously do not enjoy when you have a window in the scene. So I think I might switch to my phone because it does seem to handle backlighting a little bit better. Forgive me if the quality changes. Is that better? I don't know if I'm in shot because I can't see what I'm doing, but I'm gonna hope that it's better. Side note, this brand sent me these vitamins, Heights, prebiotics, and these ones are just Vitals, omega-3. These have been very good. I've been enjoying them. Thank you, Heights. First things first, let's get these windows cleaned so that I can start this project with a fresh slate. Let's do inside and outside. It's cold outside, so I'm not really very pumped about this. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, probably not, but I have to step on the bench that I've just recently painted. So shoes off. Oh, that is spider's eggs. I'm not in the mood. Ah! Go away. Sorry, mate. I'm pretty sure that this is just gonna be cut to size, peel, stick, done. Why would it be any different? I really hate when I edit things and I say shit like that and then it goes wrong. I'm like, wow. Foreshadowing again. That's not gonna happen today. It has protective plastic on the front as well. Can you hear that on the microphone? Is that satisfying? Okay, that actually looks very cute. Come a little closer so you can see what's going on. I think that's okay. I'm gonna finish this panel. I'm gonna come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Guys, we have a minor inconvenience. While I was off filming clips for short form content for this project, these things just started pinging off the windows. The adhesive is not very good. And on top of that, I realized that where I bought these from only gave me one of the 2 rolls that I had ordered. So I'm not impressed at all. But I am so close to finishing this project. I've committed all morning to this now. I'm not wasting my morning. So on the problematic pieces, I put a little bit of strong adhesive and I've taped them. I'm not proud of what I've done. Don't do that. Probably don't do that. But I've done it, so I'm gonna spend the next like 20 minutes fiddling with these and getting them all to stick. And I'm gonna let them dry. And I'm gonna put up that Roman shade, so I'll be back. Let me show you what we're working with. This is the Roman blind that I found in the charity shop for £5. It's a Laura Ashley blind, never been used, perfect. The only problem is I had to source all the fittings for it and I had to do a lot of research. So I'm really hoping that I've got the right ones. I got a pack of 4 from eBay and they just look like this and they screw into the ceiling. So that's what we have to do next. Hayley's gonna be so happy when she comes home and sees this. A project that's actually going right for once. Moment of truth. Have I done this right? I have done it right. Wow. Look at that. Very pleased with that. Guys, don't the windows look really great? I am so impressed with this project. I hate to say it, I actually would do this project again with a different brand of UPVC leading, which is why I'm not going to recommend this exact product. I'm not going to put it in the description because I just think it's not good enough. But I'm going to try with another brand and see if it does anything differently, if the adhesive is better. That being said, with the extra adhesive that I added, we're looking good, looking solid. If you want an update, let me know and I can try and update within the next few months. Make sure nothing has pinged off in the meantime. But it's looking good. That being said, I have more projects I want to do. And here they are. I have a ton of drawer handles. The drawer fronts in the kitchen don't really match with what I'm trying to achieve. I've had them for now 8 years and honestly, they're not holding up as well as they should have. They were quite expensive for what they are and they're just looking a little bit rough around the edges. I also installed them during like peak girl boss, millennial pink, geometric era and I really don't like the geometric style of these. I also feel like they don't feel very nice when you're pulling the doors open. So I think it's time for a little upgrade. I'm hoping these are the right length for the drawer pulls. And then we have some of these guys for the handles. So I think I'm gonna wrap up the project today with these. I got enough of them so I can do all of the kitchen, all of the utility room when it comes time to do that space, the butcher's block, my new pantry cabinet, which I will update you guys on in another video. I wanted to put it in this video, but I'm missing some supplies. Oh, and last but not least, I got enough of these to do what's gonna go here, which is not what's behind me, but I'm gonna tell you guys that story again in another video because that's a long one. But just know, something even better is going here, and this will be going upstairs. Anyway, let's see what these look like on all of the cabinets. I'm starting this project by unboxing all of the handles and then arranging them into these dishes behind me. That way I only have to do this once. Hi guys. Do we have to drink so loudly? I've done one trial run with the handles and I've realized two things. One, the new handles are slightly bigger, so I have to widen the holes, which means two, I have to empty all of the stuff out of the drawers because it's not going to be an easy switch over. So let's get to work. Boop. Yes. Sorry, I can't pet you all day. I wish that was my job. That would be so fun. That way. I didn't film most of this, but I decided to take the rug up because it's really impossible to clean underneath it because the butcher's block is so awkward to move and take the rug out, blah, blah, blah. I've taken it up and we're going to go for a runner rug all the way down here, and I'll repurpose that rug elsewhere. White rugs in the kitchen, probably not the smartest idea I've ever had, to be honest. I want to put this down now because I feel like it will give me the inspiration to finish this because, as you can see, I haven't tidied everything up. I'm losing energy as we speak. I have my rug tape here. I'm also hoping this will cover up some of the less than attractive looking parts of the floor. We are going to be fixing the floor very soon, but not today. So let's do the rug. I picked this one up from the charity shop and it was brand new, £25 from the British Heart Foundation. Let's see what we have. I think I need my scissors and you're in the way, sorry. Oh look, I'm opening the drawer with the new handles to get the scissors out. The handles look so good. I'm really pleased I did that. It's just refreshed the kitchen quite a bit and the drawers really needed that clean. I scrubbed those drawers and this looks like a new kitchen. I hope this looks as nice as it does in my head. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's decent. Sorry, I'm doing laundry. It's really noisy. Look at that. Oh, I like that. Can you see the whole thing? No? Look. Ta-da. Oh, I'm starting to realize why these scissors don't work. Because I used them on this rug tape the other week. Well guys, that is it for the kitchen today, and of course we are not finished because I don't know if you can tell, but I have a half finished pantry cupboard in the back. I couldn't put that in today's video because I need to source some other bits for it and I want to get this one out. So we'll revisit this one in the next few weeks and I'll show you an update with this. This is going to be like an appliance garage, and can you believe it fits perfectly next to the fridge? I did have to take off a bit of skirting board, so I think the word perfect is used very loosely in this context, but it fits. And I look forward to sharing the rest of that project with you guys when it's done. When is it ever done? It's never done. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great week. If you're doing any projects in the garden or in your house, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'm nosy. And with all of that being said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.